Welcome to another episode of Otaku Outsiders. We is back with another episode for you today. Today we're going to be going over the Marvel TV shows. We decided to do a little split this time, do the Marvel TV shows by themselves and the movies by themselves from Phase 4. And as this time of us recording, Ant-Man and the Wasp had not come out yet, but it's also Phase 5, so we don't have to talk about it right now. With that being said, don't forget to hit the like, hit the follow, share this with someone that might want to be involved in this type of conversation. And with that, to the episode.
You want to play some poke?
What do I want to do?
Okay. While we talk about the main event. So, while I'm getting the cards ready, today's episode is going over Marvel's Phase 4.
TV shows, yeah. Not the movies, not the movies, because I forget if I actually completely forget if Black Panther is in Phase 4 or in Phase 5.
Black Panther is in Phase 4.
Yeah, so I still have to watch that. So that'll be another recording. This recording isn't going to be too bad. Because we've already talked about a vast majority of the shows, or roughly about half of the shows in season 2. Or we did a few episodes on the What If series. I don't know if it's gonna get a season 2. I'm gonna let you know right now. I suck at poker.
I mean, this is just pastime while we figure out where everybody else is at, and we continue to talk about the main portion. Ready up.
Hold up. I want that one open, right? Yeah. I'm ready! Alright, so we talked about WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, and What If, which is the first half of the TV shows that happened way back.
Yeah, that happened way back, like when the pandemic first year into the pandemic, right? 2021 or 2022. I think, yeah, like borderline 2021 going into 2022.
Yeah, very, very much. I have to think a lot. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I mean, that's an actual good question, because we did record that episode in the beginning. Like, that's a major callback.
Oh, yeah,
toward...
So, I guess we'll already start. Oh, god damn. You swindled me out of money. I'm joking.
I kind of did. I'm not going bullshit. I kind of did. I was like, man, this man flexing a little bit too much. Let me show him I got that. But, yeah, we talked about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Loki, and then another episode a little bit after our original one. We spoke about She-Hulk. Also, the What If series.
She-Hulk. No She-Hulk. She-Hulk just came out.
No. I'm saying not in the original first episode that we did.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
It was... We spoke about it as if it was its own subsection. I forgot what the actual podcast episode was. My bad. I will go sit back and watch all the podcast episodes now, because I'm quoting our famous work.
Yeah, you should, because I spend hours on them bitches.
No, it's not that. It's just more so I'm forgetting dates.
Yeah, I'm like pretty sure a lot. Yeah. So yeah, just a quick recap on WandaVision. Wanda is traumatized. She's traumatized. Oh, yeah. Her man's dead, and she. I hate to say this during Black History Month, but it's true. She enslaved an entire town.
Oh nah, she didn't enslave. I'm sorry, that's not slavery. That's take hostage.
Yeah, isn't that enslave?
No, because when you take somebody as a slave, you still put them to work in your favor. What she did looks like slavery because of her power to mind control and warp the multiverse.
Nah, she warps
However,
reality.
I mean, yeah, she warped the reality in that section, but she just took the place hostage.
Yeah. All because her man was dead.
Her man was dead, and she wanted to keep her kid, which is honestly ironic because that's also
she ain't had a kid yet. She had a kid in the middle of the show. I think it was like episode 2 or 3.
She had 2 kids.
Yeah, but no, they're twins. But she didn't pop them out until the middle of the show.
You're right. I just found it ironic how they did a smooth connection, which is probably why WandaVision came out before Doctor Strange.
Oh, I hated it. Hated it. So I don't want to get too much in the thing. There was a TikToker that did be like, no man, it's a storyline from here. I didn't like what they did, that she went like, hero and she was the only one to turn villain. I'm like, bruh, that's kind of some bullshit. But I mean, it is what it is. Nothing too crazy. But we're not going to talk about Multiverse of Madness this episode. I mean, unless there's time. I kind of want to smack everyone because I say, hey, this time. All right, cool. Juju might hopefully be popping in. Yeah, next up was Falcon and Winter Soldier. I won? Bet. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
You had the one pair. I had the high card. That was it. But yeah, pretty much everything that the government tells you is not true. Hopefully we get to talk about the boys, since I have been forced to do some mad research by somebody else that's not in the group. But we will discuss that as season 4 is coming out.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the boys, so
I'm submitting my request. Hold on. Let me use this business card, right? I'm submitting my request.
No, I will, just like not right now. You gotta give me a chance.
Not right now, but I'm saying later on, because people will want to talk about it. They're like, oh, what's your opinion? I just feel as if I have
we can definitely. We had the exact same shit, but I had the 10. Oh, I had the one of the suit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's nice. That makes me feel good. Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier. White people suck.
Exactly.
White people suck. Racism, unfortunately, is still alive. Also, we understand that if a white man hands you something, it may feel like it's someone else's, but he gave it to you, so use it.
Don't know what you're talking about, bruh.
He gave the...
I don't know what you're talking about, bruh. We're not going to say that. We're not going to talk about that on stream.
No, we're not.
They got the lesson. Next one, Loki, the TVA. Loki and the TVA.
Bro, so that one actually messed me up a little bit, honestly. Which is, I'm getting my money back, fool. So Loki wanted to create a multiverse, and the powers that be said, nah. we don't do that around here. So, because basically, like, you know, He Who Remains, which is a version of King the Conqueror. Bruh said, "Hey,
he was Kang.
I knew it was gonna be said. We was Kangs, bruh. Whenever I see that dude, I'm afraid of what is about to happen, because I know he about to Africanize something I didn't need Africanized, and I fucking love it."
Oh, hold on. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blackity black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. Oh shit! Hold on. And I'm black, y'all.
Yeah, just something simple on that one.
God damn.
Yeah, so
you want it so bad. Damn, there you go. I was bluffing. I mean, you just start right in the. Are you against Black History Month? Are you against Black History Month?
No,
you know?
No, but you beat my ass earlier, and this is payback.
I mean, I felt that. I was like, damn, this man giving me a run for my money right now.
Yeah, so we can't really create a multiverse because
without
He Who Remains. Yeah, so He Who Remains is the last version of King the Conqueror from this multiversal war, and he's trying to prevent that from happening yet again. And I ain't gonna do that. What did you have?
A 2 and a 4.
Oh, I should have done it. I had a Jack and a King.
Yeah, but you see, my 2 and a 4 got me the 2 pair.
No, the 2 pair was already on the screen.
Yeah, it was on me. I'm saying I had another 2 pair. I was trying to bait you out, and you almost bit it.
Bites to the bruh, I can't think right now.
So yeah, you can't create another timeline because
oh yeah, he Who Remains is trying to not have another Secret Wars or Secret Invasion, whatever the story run in the comics is. And exactly. So to do that, he created the TVA. The TVA will like help stop branches. And basically the way how that works, and it was explained with classic Loki towards like the middle of the run of the show, is that whatever Loki does, it can't interfere with like the main timeline, right? So he can't go and want to like be with Thor. So classic Loki, what he did the same shit that the Loki we followed did, right? Did almost the exact same thing, word for word, until the thing with Thanos, right? He went and created an illusion so real the Mad Titan bought it, and
that messed it up.
Yep. Well, no, that didn't mess it up at all. What he did is that he then went to a deserted planet and he stayed there for years. And then when he decided, oh, I'm gonna go and seek out Thor, I'm gonna go and seek out my family because I'm lonely. That was the event that created his Nexus event, and that's when the TVA stepped in to try and prune him, to try and get rid of him, so that way he doesn't 10 and a 7. Damn. That was a good one. Which
I was like, I had to get my money back after you took it back. I was like, hold on, I got a little bit disrespected. Yeah.
So that's the whole story, and then you meet multiple different versions because they're different timelines. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Listen, I'm gonna send myself to the corner for this episode.
Nah,
It's like, nah, it's too early. It's too early.
No. We good.
No, I said it's too early for me to send myself to the corner just yet. I need another person to balance it out. It's only me and you.
Yeah, true.
We can't do our tribute and not have a third.
Correct. But I mean, I didn't mind it. Story was actually really good, character development and whatnot. Got to meet a lot of characters, and to me, that was pretty much the peak of Phase 4 until you get much later on. And this like recap is kind of good and great for us. The only thing that sucks is that no one else is here, so.
Marvel fanatic is not here, sadly.
Yeah, Marvel.
Aside,
our comic book boy isn't here.
oh, hold on. Maybe if I do it anime style, he might show up because we are the Otaku outsiders. All right. Shut up!
Well, we're still doing this because this is like a pretty good thing for me. Keep me distracted with my ADHD, so I'm not looking at my phone, even though I am looking at my phone. So Hawkeye, and oh yeah, my bad. Before we get into that, so there is a overall theme of Phase 4, which a lot of people didn't like and or understand all that much. And so the overall arcing theme is the passing of the torch, right? So in WandaVision, you get I forget her name. Okay, I forget her name. Don't at me. But it's I think it's actually no. It's Monica Rambeau. Rambeau. No, that's a voice actress. Whatever her face is, the black girl from thing that she goes in. She's the only character that goes into the force field.
Yeah.
Two of a kind. God damn, I'm having my ass handed to me right now. So she got powers, right?
Of course.
Relatively similar to Wanda's, but not to like Wanda's degree, because Wanda is like a Nexus being. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was Sam Wilson taking up the mantle, fully being Captain America. Loki. There's too many Lokis, so and then you have Komkifala. It's like, you're seeing the vast cast of Lokis, and there's also Kid Loki there. But because of how the story is, it didn't end right there, and it says, we'll be back for a season 2.
So we can't really get into it.
Yeah. I ain't got shit. Could have just folded this entire game. I had didn't even have anything, just a high card. See, folded.
Damn.
Yeah. The What If, though, is the only one that's not, because the What If was showing a multiverse, but with different heroes or different, people doing
Mad
things.
callback to the beginning.
Oh yeah.
You know who I want to say, even though I know you didn't like the movie. That's fine.
Oh, the Boys? I haven't seen The Boys.
No. I said the movie. We're talking about Marvel. Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
The Darkhold. How did he even get a hold of the Darkhold?
What do you mean?
Doctor Strange had to go find himself and then take.
Oh, in the What If?
No.
In
the Doctor Strange, yeah, in his movie, he got the Book of Ashanti.
He failed to get the Book of Ashanti, and there's only one Book of Ashanti, but there's multiple books of
the Darkhold.
Correct. Thank God.
Yes.
God damn. So a version of him had the Darkhold, which is how he was able to use it. And because he was able to use it in Dreamwalk, he did some things that he technically wasn't supposed to. So.
Oh yeah, but the Council ties into what we were talking about with the What If series.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it actually connects the two universes, well, the three that people are like, well, when are they gonna meet? And technically, they already have in the cartoon version, superhero squad, Mightiest Heroes on Cartoon Network, and I forgot what the other channel was. I think it was like Kabillion or something. But this was like way back early 2010s, maybe 2013 at the latest, right? And it was all the Marvel characters in these short I don't want to in these medium forms, right?
Yeah,
It was like, okay, squaddies, hero up. And then it was like superhero squad, hero up, superhero. So literally, right? They did that. And now the big Marvel is doing it, which I find amazing, but also like hella confusing to explain because not everybody sees it as of yet.
True.
So,
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do. All right. So yeah, the one thing that I actually truly enjoyed from the What If series was that we got so many, and like that's what kind of helped. Oh, that's not what I want to do. What you got? I want to see it. Yeah. Hand me my money back.
damn.
It smells like pendejo in here.
I know.
But the one thing that I enjoyed was the fact that we were seeing the multiverse, even though Loki was kind of like weird with it, saying we only have one secret timeline. So
I mean, that was him bullshitting, because he's the one that broke it. That was him bullshitting, trying to hide his own shit.
Yeah, he's trying to hide himself and hide a mass multiverse war. So there are universes out there. He's just trying to stop the one that we're in to then be. I ain't gonna take that. What'd you have?
I had nothing.
So you and I both had nothing, and you said 50.
Yeah.
I should have went all in to see what you were gonna do.
I would have sat in my own shit, but it's a little bit of money.
So yeah, we actually get a mini hold on. We actually get a multiversal crossover of the Avengers. And we had a version of Doctor Strange who literally he went insane with power to try and stop a fixed point in time. He tried so many ways to do it, but he just couldn't keep his girl, because in his universe his girl dies. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way. Just let my mans be happy.
No, we're gonna stop talking about this now. So we're gonna go back to what if.
So he went. No, this is the what if.
Oh wait.
It's a Doctor Strange from the What If series where his girl constantly dies, and she is a fixed point in time, and he can't change that.
Oh yeah. He can't change it because that breaks the rules of and also the Watcher.
Correct. And then the last episode. Oh, T'Challa. Rest in peace. What we got here? Ow. Hey.
Damn. All right.
Run me my coin.
Damn.
And so right at the end, there's this huge multiversal crossover thing, and they're trying to stop a version of Ultron that he was able to like, see the Watcher, travel through the multiverse. And Watcher's like, yeah, can't have that. And then it just, like, became what it is. They stopped him, and that was the end of that. Honestly, I'd love to see more what ifs. Instead of just seeing something like diving into one of the universes, I'd rather just like a quick overview. Instead of a quick overview, I'd rather get more dives into like other stories than to have like a deep dive only into one specific universe.
Yeah, but how much time is that gonna take? Although we are talking about the universe and the multiverse, how much time is that really gonna take? Because we're not like, we don't have the stones anymore.
Yeah, we do. In other universes.
In other universes, you're right, but that requires us to.
That was good. That was a good one.
Oh hell yeah! I had to hold out on it. Like, I need that little bit to come back.
Yeah. But now that we've got past the recap, now time into the main story. Hawkeye, right? So besides the what if, so far we have been having the passing of the mantle. So Wanda, it was that. I didn't even want to do that. I didn't even want to do that. It was that young black lady, I forget her name. But she went in, she has some powers now. Cool, great, moving on to the next one. Falcon and Soldier. Falcon is now Captain America. Loki is still Loki, but we have a lot of different things. Now in Hawkeye, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we had a passing of the mantle. Instead, we saw where drive and determination comes into play. We see if you push someone to the edge and they're willing to step up, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to speak about that because that just reminded me of work. Never mind.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work and power and take what's ours. But yeah, this one girl, she, which is like basically the start of Hawkeye, right around the beginning of the first Avengers. She's in New York, and then she sees this average white dude just go and we just got our money back. She sees this average white dude without any powers just be throwing arrows. So this girl, Kate Bishop, is like, you know what? I want to be like him when I grow up. So then she comes from like a typical shonen household too. Like her dad dies before or right around the time of the incident, and then it's her and her mom for a long ass time. And I mean, the story is actually really good, though Kate Bishop talks too much in comparison to Jeremy Renner. Like, Jeremy Renner, obviously, he talks, but he doesn't elongate conversations. But then right at the end, you learn to enjoy. They actually do a little bit about talking about disabilities, because Hawkeye is actually hard of hearing. Oh, that's fine. And he has an earpiece, though he doesn't really learn sign language, though he kind of should. But it was kind of okay. The villain was something relatively mid, and then you have Kingpin, and I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down, because I was afraid of something from Daredevil where Kingpin, the version that we saw, dude smashed in the dude's head with a car door. I'm like, bruh. I don't even feel like doing anything. But it was pretty good. Right at the end, Clint Barton gives up the name Hawkeye, hands it to Kate Bishop. And honestly, I see that as kind of a cool little homage and whatnot. But now we have an official passing of the mantle from one character to another. Moon Knight is actually vastly different in comparison. We have multiple split personality, which we haven't seen from any character except for like Hulk. Hold on, just 1 second. I was gonna do that anyways. Whether you raise or not, I was gonna fold.
I had to make sure you fold it.
Oh,
I ain't got shit.
But this is actually a little bit different. This is our first introduction to gods, besides like the Norse pantheon, roughly. Yeah, what the hell happened?
And the Greeks, even though
no Greeks,
we have our opinion.
No Greeks came in during what's it called?
For Thor's movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have him here.
Yeah.
He's here.
I've been fighting for this with this internet thing ever since the freaking iPhone.
Said his true name. His new name is no longer Captain America. He is now Thor.
Oh God.
Yeah, you. But yeah,
We were wrong. He's worthy. That's why. It's because Captain America is worthy.
What did I miss?
Oh, a lot. So we're on Moon Knight right now, and we just started. All right. Oh yeah, we both kept on pushing because we had absolutely dog shit. These been some
Getting dog shit, but it's like, are you bluffing or am I bluffing?
Yeah.
Well,
hold on. Can we add Shadow to this or no?
Oh yeah, of course. We need Shadow to jump in, and then
do we have to close this and then he can join in?
No, Shadow, just join in now.
joining what?
Join in the poker.
Yeah, we're playing poker while we're talking. I'm gonna keep on folding.
Oh. It says it's not available for my phone.
Oh.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Sousa, play for real.
Play for real. So yeah, Moon Knight. First of all, what's his name? Dustin Hoffman or whatever it is. Honestly, I was very impressed with his acting. I haven't seen him do anything in a while. I felt him in that whole cast, like everyone involved, beginning to end, had my attention to such a degree. It felt like crack. I needed the next episode and the next episode and the next episode. I'm like, the story can't end here because this seems way too passive aggressive. Like it's nothing too crazy. It's just here, right? Come to find out, Moon Knight just doesn't have two personalities. He has multiple personalities. And it's like, bruh, that shit's wild. And honestly, I loved the design, having the lore of the Egyptian gods. Either you won or I won. One pair of what? Oh damn, bet. Hold off on the game for a second. So yeah, everyone from Moon Knight to the side characters, all of them. Hold on, let's close this for a second because it's actually semi-distracting. Can you close it for a second?
Oh yeah. Hold on. You will be dealt out at the beginning. Nope. We'll just have to end it.
Oh, quick game.
We'll come back to it. Yeah, just leave.
Alright. So yeah, Moon Knight was vastly different from the other shows. Just mainly in the fact that, we're talking about gods for the first time in this one, even though Wanda is technically a Nexus being. Like, this is the first time we're seeing the Egyptian gods in Marvel, which I find very interesting.
Egyptian gods?
Are they Egyptian? Yeah, they're Egyptian gods. It's Horus. It's that right there. You can't see it, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh! With the three Egyptian gods right there, right?
Yeah.
And I mean,
See,
if you want,
that's why
I'll pull out my Dark Magician.
Your Dark Magician. First off, don't you ever say that it's your Dark Magician. Do you even know his true name? No. Do you even know his true name? Do you know his true name?
I don't care. Do you not
No,
see
do
this?
you know his true name?
Y'all can't see.
He's
because
not
of
your
the plastic
servant.
case.
He's mine.
I didn't.
Respect Mahad. Mahad is my servant.
Yo,
okay?
bro, look at how clean
he
this
died
is.
for my
Look at how
throne.
clean this is. This is actually like on a piece of glass.
You know what? You're making me do something I don't want to do. Seto,
You won't
Younger
shit.
brother,
Look at
bring
this
the
background.
blue-eyes white dragon.
Look at this background.
Bring the blue-eyes white dragon, brother.
Bro, you got panty and stockings, okay?
Bring the
And
blue-eyes
ask me
white
the
dragon. I must use Kiara's theme. Disrespecting me in my own kingdom about the Egyptian gods and the servant, the black magician.
To me, I was there when it was written.
Are you sure you were there when it was written? Because I was the one that thought of it. When it was thought, that's when it was written.
But yeah, show overall, I was actually, that was probably the only show that really blew me away besides Loki. But the difference of Loki and everything is that, bruh, can't believe you took a picture of that. Did you take a picture of me in the downfall?
Oh, playing poker? Yes. I should have recorded this moment right here, but we are going to clip that later, hopefully. Gonna be like, do you know his true name? You shall not speak of my servant so easily.
So, yeah, it was the only show that like really like blew me away in terms of the acting, the visual effects, and also the showing of the like multiple split personalities. That shit was actually really cool. Again, I wanted more. When I was done, I was disappointed because I wanted more.
There you go.
I'm about to take a picture of my naughty section right here and send it to you and just tell you to go screw yourself. I mean,
The three Egyptian gods, right? You want Horus? You mean Apollo's dragon, right? What else you want? It's like, nah.
The hippo. You got the hippo? If you got the hippo, then we can be talking.
The hippo. I got a soldier.
Yo, is your brother literally handing you cards? Yo.
Listen. He's gonna be my gravekeeper. Don't you get it? That's an actual archetype.
I know.
Oh, I've already designed a deck to
Good. See,
yeah,
this is why you'll earn your own tattoo one day. Otaku outsiders being able to split the multiverse and the anime verse into one.
Yeah, basically. And next, moving on, because I don't want to dwell on it too much. Miss Marvel. The show was a little bit cringe, and it was hard to get through that first episode. I'm not gonna lie. I almost didn't even watch it, but because we were gonna talk about it, I was like, you know, let me make sure I'm at least one of the few or the only one that actually watched it. And I'm not gonna lie, the first like 2 episodes is really hard to watch. But after that, the show picks up. Like, if I were to have based the show off that first episode, like I did with all the other shows, right? That first episode, it got to be out the gate. And your speed will determine how good you are. It took about 2 episodes to get out the gate. To me, that's an issue. To me, that's a problem. Especially in something that's a 6 episode.
Wait, so it was worse than your One Piece experience?
No.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Okay, in a 6-hour thing, that is the entire story of Miss Marvel, right? That's her character development. I got to episode 1 something, right? But they were just dragging in the Alabasta section. Like they ran out the gate, but they having trouble somewhere in the Sahara Desert that they just be walking for days, and I'm like, bye.
I mean, you could have skipped that part because that's sort of like filler.
I didn't know.
I mean, no, it's good. It's good. That's why we got the guides. But at least it wasn't as bad as your One Piece experience.
Oh yeah.
But it sounds like it was
slightly
better.
The only thing with me about it, so like obviously I'm not African American, so like my experience with Falcon and the Winter Soldier is not going to be someone like you who actually is African American. Someone that like me who's Brazilian, like, seeing the Egyptian thing, I was like, all right, cool, that's cool. We get to see more darker people instead of just like seeing white people all the time. In Miss Marvel, we had Indians. I was like, oh, okay, this is actually kind of cool. But I don't understand shit about their culture, so I don't understand like some of the like cultural references. But the one thing that I did enjoy was the Big Brother. Big Brother was actually pretty chill. He wasn't like a stereotypical like, hey, I'm first generation, my family born here, I'm gonna be a dick. He was like, I kind of just don't care, and I just want to live my life. That was...
Hold on, wait. Viewers, take notes. Y'all took notes? Good. All right, continue.
And honestly, it was decent. Like, it was something like, hey, if you don't have anything to watch, I'm being very honest, if you don't have anything to watch, go watch Miss Marvel. If you have other things that you want to watch, go watch the other things first. Not gonna lie, I wasn't all that happy about
all of that. Don't put it like that.
And then She-Hulk. I started watching She-Hulk next to my girl.
Because we're talking about She-Hulk, I think this is all definitely needed, But listen, who don't want that lawyer that's able to show off the dumpy? All right? Speaking of which, we all know one. And y'all been crucifying me for it for the past year. For the past year, actually.
What you mean?
Oh, so y'all don't know. And that's fine, because I know y'all don't go to her streams and whatnot. Cool.
Sin?
So, yeah, Sin is actually studying to be a lawyer.
Miss Cinnabon, hi, this is your first shout out on the Otaku Outsiders. Sage, when this comes out, you better show her, because I ain't gonna slide in her DMs. You already there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So back to She-Hulk, right? So I watched it with my girl, right? And actually, I was finishing up with my girl because it's 9 episodes. I was on episode. We watched the first few, and then I watched the rest by myself, and then rewatched it with her. Being very honest, I give the show overall like a 4. It's too much on the, oh my god, I'm having an identity crisis. No one wants this girl with a perm, but everyone wants the big muscle mommy. Girl, you don't know the age we're in? It's either you a big girl or you a big girl. Come on now. You telling me that you don't want to be big? No, I don't want to be She-Hulk. I want to be Jennifer Walters. Pendeja. It smells like pendeja in here. Like, I need you to pick a lane and stay in it.
Shadow, I'm glad you're here, because I'm going to be the one to go to the corner if I start saying half the shit that I really want to say. Just putting you on notice now.
So I enjoyed it, but there was a lot of, like, oh my god, woe is me situations, and I feel like that was a little bit too unnecessary. I felt like it wasn't, like, the story could have been better, and like all these extra subplots, there wasn't a lot of time spent on it. So when it came to be, She-Hulk finally decided to pull her She-Hulkness and like actually break the fourth wall. I was like, what? And then, like, getting into Marvel offices and all this. And I was like, alright, but, like, you should have probably done that from, like, the jump. Probably, like, episode 3. When you have the same weird, shitty-ass recurring villain that keeps on popping up, and she don't do much. She's so unimportant. She's important just to, like, be there and then trademark your name and then dip. Because you were stupid and you didn't trademark your own goddamn name for some bizarre reason. When you're a lawyer and you know better. But who's gonna trademark my name?
We don't even talk about the relations
Oh, she Hulk a hoe, always a hoe. That's nothing new.
I wasn't even going for those relations.
She's ready,
I should have specified the bloodline relations
between her and Hulk. Yeah, they cousins. You know, in the comics they smash, like literally they smash their genitals together.
I know, I know. That's so, why I didn't.
I guess Hulk. Well, it's also like kind of like their gamma radiation thing. So,
but like, you know,
did she again face cancer? Hey, if Spider-Man can do it, I think she can too. That was bad. That was really bad.
I said I was going to the corner, and I was getting myself ready, and he just stole the shadow. Sir.
That's not fair. He stole the corner from you. That's a flag.
Like he instantly just dived in there, like just. I said I was going up the river, and he was like, "Nah, I got this."
Nah, you didn't just dive in there. You freaking took over that corner like fucking Kool-Aid Man and Family Guy.
You know, you know that one meme from Kingdom Hearts where Sora's about to go off and he like, "I got this," and Goofy and Donald on the other side. Woody just come out of the blue. It's like, "No, I got this."
No, it's when Sora's trying to go in. Yeah, Sora's trying to go in. Woody's like, "I got this," and then
exactly just like this. I got this.
That's exactly what he did.
Still Disney related overall.
Yeah.
You know, Monopoly says, and we talk about Marvel, then we get to talk about Disney.
Well, it's owned by all the So,
Monopoly. Let's go check out our TikTok because I did go over that. I know I've been some shit. But I did go over some key points about how to get the money and how to maintain it. Hopefully, we'll do the same.
So, seeing how it's just the three of us, I feel like I'm the only one that saw all of these shows, even though we had well enough time to watch and be prepared. I actually ranked all the shows for me personally, right?
I mean, we got our rankings, but it's like...
Oh, I have no problem. I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna have it somewhere on the screen. Probably one of the like.
So you want to know?
Oh.
So I'm gonna tell you where mine is, and like the bottom one, you would be very surprised why that's the bottom one. But you'll also understand.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Falcon and the Winter Soldier is, I mean, not Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Shit. Yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is at the bottom for me.
God damn. I at least left that literally in the middle.
Now, why is it at the bottom? My bias towards it is why it's at the bottom. I know that's petty. Great show, but like, my understanding of it is surreal. So, did I feel personally attacked a little bit? Yes, I did. You know, and I know Disney has been on an ongoing streak about, you know, addressing household issues. Doesn't matter what race you are. There are equal opportunities, and they will break your family.
We are an equal opportunity ass whooping, and you shall receive yours.
Encanto, turning red.
Hey, we don't talk about Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Listen. I'm sorry, but like that's what they did. That's what they did. That's what I'm saying.
They long ass name like Lin-Manuel Miranda. You got so many parts in your name. I'm confused when I say it. I ain't talking shit, not yet. Mainly because I feel like he could like just write some shit and make me look really bad.
But yeah, I'm just saying, you know, they took the opportunity. They was like, this is what we have. This is our audience. All right, break them. Literally. They even came after white people.
And the displacement of people.
The crazy thing is, they even came for themselves.
WandaVision.
They even came for themselves. I forgot what the other one was. Besides WandaVision, In fact, that's even crazier. They did it twice.
There's no other one that did it like. No, WandaVision is definitely emotional damage.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm saying
there's Loki as well, but that's because like he got daddy issues. Wait, so your thing at the bottom starts off Falcon Winter Soldier.
One, only because again, they targeted my household. They went after personal level. So I'm like,
Okay,
we're gonna
next one.
What's next above that? You know, only because again I ain't see it. So Moonlight. Oof. You know, after that. What? I mean, I didn't see it, so I can't really rank it. But then after that, you know, we got She-Hulk, obviously, right? Next, then we start going in. It's like, ooh, I really enjoyed Hawkeye, but that's just because of my views. So, similar viewing, but I took it easier. If that makes any sense. It's like, I agree with you. After that, you know, everything just kind of fell in order. Because, you know, Loki, definitely top tier because it got a season 2 coming. The What If afterwards. I know I like went from the bottom up to the middle. And now I'm going from the top to the middle. So then after Loki, I got the What If. WandaVision was like, I would say, sort of in the middle. Why did I forget the other one so fast? Damn it.
Damn it. Let me do mine in case you want to double check and reference.
Because I know I'm missing one.
Yeah, so Moon Knight and Loki for me, it's literally Moon Knight then Loki, but they're like, it's almost tie. Both 10 out of 10. Can't wait for season 2, respectively for both of them, or like their next appearance in the MCU. Right underneath it is the What If series, 9 out of 10. Just felt like I think it was more the drawing that wasn't really for me, because it felt somewhat a blend between old school and new school. I'm not a fan of that. Next up for me is Falcon Winter Soldier, 8.4 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Besides, the moments and talks of racism and displaced people. Personally, I can't wait for the movie, and we'll see what happens. It just kind of is what it is. Miss Marvel, coming of age story, the introduction of a new character. Personally, it was a little bit draggy for me, but the visual effects and the acting was actually really good. So for me, that was probably the best thing, which carried it for me. 7.8 out of 10 for me. Next is She-Hulk. I'm going to give it literally a mid rating, 5 out of 10. Could have been so much better, but also could have been way worse. And to me, a story has a good beginning, middle, and end. If at somewhere it falls flat, it tanks the rating for me. So me personally, I was holding She-Hulk at an 8 the entire time, except for that ending, which
it took off 3 points.
It took off a lot of points, but it was mainly almost. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but it felt like anything, everywhere, all at once, unnecessary. Stop, full stop.
So it was a repeat of Ruby. I can agree.
Kind of. And then last is WandaVision, 3 out of 10. It was the character development that happened out the window. I'm like, why? Why we do this, Doctor Strange? Why we do this? If we really wanted to, we could talk about the movies, except I haven't seen Black Panther. So I don't even know what's going on with that.
Are we talking about Wakanda Forever? Or
just want to double check and clarify that we are done with the Phase 4 shows, unless Shadow has anything to say about the shows.
I mean, I saw a few of them. I don't know if I didn't catch all of them. I saw half of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I saw at least a third of WandaVision. I saw all of Hawkeye. surprisingly. I saw what is it? Saw like 2 episodes of She-Hulk. Wasn't feeling that one at all.
Yeah, it got worse before it got better, and then it got good, like entertaining wise, and then it like fumbled the bag.
Yeah, well, my little sister was going on about it, and she was liking it, and I was just like, well, you're a toxic feminist, so I'd expect you to like it. I know it's bad, but that's just what she.
aggressive.
But that's what she.
I am flabbergasted. I am.
But that's what she is, so it is what it is. My thing is I like it for you know some aspects of what it is and you know what the character is. She likes it for all the woke stuff, and I'm like, I'm not about that. I'm really interested how they are gonna be able to take all these new characters, and bring them together for some of the other phase movies that are coming out, like, you know, like Secret Wars and Dynasty, and pretty much like the next Thanos level villain. You know what I mean?
So, from what I know, the next Thanos level villain is supposed to be
King the Conqueror.
Yeah, that we're going to see with the Ant-Man movie. That's the start of Phase 5. So
yeah, and I'm just interested in how they get. How can I say it? Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's Scar or Sakar, but you know the Hulk type character that was in She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, him and She-Hulk.
Hulkling.
Yeah, but Hulkling, Hulk, oh, Miss Marvel, which other one? There's more than that. Oh, and Kate Bishop. That was pretty much introduced and brought up in the Hawkeye series. But bringing and Yelena, which is, you know, Black Widow's little sister.
Honestly, she was the highlight of not only Hawkeye, but also Black Widow.
Yeah, my brother would agree too, but for different reasons.
Does he like blondes?
Yeah, big time.
It smells like pendejo in here.
Big time, dude. Oh my god, you have no idea.
I mean, he's not wrong for having his taste in women, but I feel like a hair color should not be what
dictates.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but no, like I was saying, like I'm really interested to see how they have all these new characters, and maybe we could. I really think that what they're trying to do, and they haven't flat out and come and said it, you know. Wait, what's this?
Okay, so I actually just put this together right now, relatively. So I want us to rank the shows.
No, I'm not seeing. Oh, there
I
it
see
is.
it.
I see it.
So just give me a second. Y'all already heard my ranking. Y'all heard Sage's. So this is going to be our collective group one. Everything's starting off on the D list. What if series? Where are we placing it? Are we placing it S tier, A, B, or are we leaving it exactly here in the D section?
I want S or A for that one. S rank.
I was outvoted because I would have been okay with the A rank. Hawkeye, I think B.
Yeah, let's give it a B.
B.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Leave that shit where it is. It's like, nah. I'm gonna be honest. All right, without my pettiness,
It's a B.
it's honestly a B.
Shout out.
I say C.
All right, so collective.
It's a B
a
because
C.
you're outvoted.
Hold on.
No, if two people say B and one person says C, that's still a B.
But like, remember, my original vote was a D. So like,
It's actually C.
Okay,
it's a C.
Loki, I think it's an S.
Yeah,
Almost,
S.
almost definitely.
Beautiful.
No debate.
WandaVision. I think it belongs in the C, like
Yeah,
aggressively.
C tier.
Like
It's like in the middle.
it could
Yeah,
have
I
been
say
so
C
much
tier.
better, but it wasn't. But also because of Doctor Strange and what they did, I wasn't a fan of it. Miss Marvel. Overall, a B at most. Like
Did you say
comfortably,
B?
yeah. Like comfortably,
I
it's
say
a C, but at most, it's a B.
I say B.
C.
So we all voted. Moon Knight, I think it's S tier. If I could put like S plus, that's the only thing I would put in S plus. Can I do S plus?
No.
I'm gonna find out today.
No.
No, I can't. I can't.
No, you can switch it around, but you can't. I don't think you can make new ones.
S is like the top tier. If you get an
Yes.
S rank on
there
a
should be an
Japanese
S
game,
plus.
if you get an S tank on a Japanese game,
It's
so
perfection.
you know how the ranking
It's
system goes.
perfection.
Don't try to act exactly.
No, but when you play games like Devil May Cry, you get like S plus, S plus plus.
You're right.
I mean, when you play Dragon Ball, it's SS.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
just
S.
throw that in S.
Marvel's not Marvel. Netflix's Daredevil. I don't know if
I
y'all
want
have
to
seen that.
I want to say A or B.
I'll put it at an A because I've heard constant positive reviews, but I have not seen it.
She-Hulk. We
Same.
gonna leave it where it is. Or...
D. Keep that in D. It don't even
Yeah.
belong to C. I don't want to see that.
Don't pick it up.
We are
I
moving
ain't
up.
gonna pick up Iron Fist because I feel the
Hold
exact
on,
same way
hold
about-
on. Shadow, I got something better. Let's go back to She-Hulk.
I mean, if you're gonna put that in the
Click on it.
trash
Click on it.
Uh-huh.
and drag
Put
it down.
No, drag. There we go.
Yeah, there
There
you
we
go.
God
There we go.
damn.
There. That's perfect.
I mean, if I could make another one and put it like F, that's where it would
No.
be. Iron
No.
Fist, same shit.
Well, I don't really know yet because the thing is, it's not really fair.
What you mean?
How far are they into it?
Iron Fist got 2 seasons on Netflix.
I must have missed that. That
Yeah,
one went
don't watch
under
it.
my radar.
That I'll tell you. So
Did he even
We'll give it a B.
Hold on.
We'll give it an A.
No.
Huh?
Either a B or an A.
No, did he even
It
get?
should be off the list.
No, did he even get? I only have one question. Did he even get the comic accurate like uniform?
No.
Then keep it off the list. Throw it out.
You. Luke Cage.
Oh yeah, there we go. A.
B.
You get outvoted with an A. I'm sorry. Punisher. S. If you watch the show, the psychological trauma journey that you're on with the dude, you need therapy afterwards. And
So did they use the same actor that played the Punisher in the movies?
No, it's a completely guy, and I think he did a great take on it, especially because he's newer, and he was actually shown in the Daredevil show, and he did a great portrayal. And then they decided to give him his character story through the Marvel, the Netflix shows.
No, I'll give it an A then.
Sage, what's your opinion? Because I think S, he thinks A.
I'm like in between both, so
Alright.
we'll do an A because 8.5 don't exist.
Uh,
Jones.
I think
S.
it's a B. Oh.
No, I'm being biased based on who she is, the actress.
It smells like
No,
simping here.
No, it's
It is, but I ain't been.
it's a B. I was just talking about something else.
I mean,
So B.
if we're going to talk about the acting, I think actually when I include the acting, it's been a while. I give it an A. So I'm gonna change my thing. A.
Well, then we all collectively agree.
Yeah, just put it to A. That's fine.
Cool. Defenders. I like the project. But I just didn't like Iron Fist because it's the same Iron Fist. He's still not comic accurate suit, none of that shit. So I give it a B because it's literally the only thing dragging it down. I'm not going to give it a C because when we look at these and then look at this, because it's a group project, like What If, it's a B.
So who else is a part of the team of Defenders?
So it is Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist.
Oh no, that's a B.
I say Iron Fist and you're like, yeah, nah. Our collective ranking minus 2 members is What If, Loki, and Moon Knight S tier. A tier is Daredevil, Luke Cage, Punisher, Jessica Jones. B tier is Hawkeye, Defenders, and then bottom of the barrel is Falcon, Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Miss Marvel. Damn. But that's
My thing is, you can't say removed. They're there. They're just in the trash, like my half siblings. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wait, hold on. I can make a thing. Hold up.
Oh my god,
Yes.
you can.
Fail.
He's found out the truth.
He did.
And then
He found out the truth.
done?
We were finished.
No, you gotta, and then you go.
Fail. I should change that. I should change the color of that. Make it brighter. Yeah. And then fail. Like it doesn't truly like they. And then I was talking to my girl right after she saw the finale. She's like, "No, you need to give it at least a 7." I was like, "No." I thought the acting was good, the visual effects were really good, but it's the weirdness of the story and it's the whole identity crisis thing for me. But with that being said, I guess we're done. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back in about a week, 2 weeks, doing this bi-weekly thing, seeing how it kind of works out for everyone. And yeah, I don't remember what the next episode is supposed to be after this one, but I know we got a whole slew of things planned out until probably like, I don't know, June, July. But again, with that being said, till next time, peace!